Hey, this is Jordan with Amazing Grace Boards, and today we are going to be building my New Year's Eve board for an intimate setting. So I'm just going to jump right into the video. Let's get started. Here are our ingredients we're going to be needing for this board. Above, I have a French baguette that I will be cutting and grilling really quickly on my broiler. In my broiler, I've got some grapes, strawberries, raspberries, some red tomatoes. That is the platter that I will be using. I got it at Target from Hearth and Hand. I've got some cranberries that I coated in simple syrup and then some sugar. We've got our mini sweet bell peppers that I'm only going to be using the red, green olives, a raspberry pepper jam. We've got cinnamon star cookies above, and then these Raincoast crisps, as well as the everything but the bagel sesame blend, Philadelphia cheese, cream cheese, and then below this is a Barely Buzzed. It's a espresso lavender rub cheddar, Boursin Fig and Balsamic. That's new, I've never tried that. We have Calabrese salami, some sweet kettle almonds, any type of almond or nut will do. You've got your decorative rosemary and sage that I'll be adding at the end for a final touch. And those are our ingredients as we swiftly go through them. As long as you've got the red and white hues, then you're good. Whatever you can find in store or whatever fruits and vegetables you prefer will do just fine. Okay, let's start building. I am going to create the salami rows. So I fold 3 salamis up, line them, and start to roll them together. And then eventually I put them in a little tiny bamboo cup. And then I just start to fold individual ones and fill in from the outskirts and just start to loosen it up, make it look a little bit more natural. And now I'm gonna place it on the platter. I'm gonna open up my Boursin balsamic and fig cheese. In the other cup, I cut up the green olives just to make it look like a little tapenade for the grilled bread that I'll eventually put on there. So I put the grapes, I cut up the Philadelphia cream cheese right in half and then placed it on the platter where I thought I would eventually put that down. Put the grilled crostini or the grilled bread down. So here I am filling the red peppers with just cream cheese, just your basic cream cheese, nothing mixed, nothing extra, because we'll be putting the everything but the bagel seasonings on top. So I actually put them down on a plate and then I just pressed in so that I didn't make a whole crazy mess, and they looked beautiful. So I'll be placing those down, and when it comes to what it looks like, I wanted to kind of put the bright reds across from each other, which is why I started to put the tomatoes down to see exactly where I would lay the next cheese, which is the espresso lavender cheese, which actually you could taste every single note, which was so good. And the cheddar was really mild, so nothing was overwhelming, but it was a really great cheese. And so I ended up slicing a couple of the tomatoes. I put down the peppers and then some raspberries to fill in that section next to the Boursin cheese. I did add the Raincoast fig and olive crackers down there, and I'm now slicing up some strawberries, making sure that I have some. I ended up doing 2 layers of the crackers, and then I put down the kettle sweet almonds in between, and then of course you saw me add the jelly on top of the Philadelphia cream cheese. So here I am cutting the cheese. I wasn't sure I was going to do that, but I wanted to get a little bit of that white coming through from the cheese, which is why I decided to slice it instead of leave it whole. And here I am just starting to add the sugar-coated cranberries. So I just made some simple syrup, coated them really quickly, and then let them dry for about 30 minutes, and then I coated them in just sugar. So I added the star cookies on top, and now I'm just finalizing it with a little bit of greenery. So I did the rosemary and the sage together and put it in 3 different spots along the board. So I kind of moved it around until I thought I liked the ratio of the placement of them, and voila, here you go. So this is a board I will be serving for New Year's Eve. I hope you guys have a safe holiday and Happy New Year, and I will see you soon.